And it is 8:47 on our Thursday morning, and after a year of staying home, I know many of you at home are ready to get out and do some traveling, but is it possible? Is it safe? Those are the big questions. Should we be gearing up for another spring break in the backyard? I did that last year. It was very fun still, nonetheless. Travel journalist Angel Castellanos joins us this morning to share some of the latest adventures that he's been on. Angel, I imagine that this last year has been tough for you, along with many people who haven't been able to do much traveling, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm just one of the many people that work in the travel industry, and it's certainly been a tough year personally and professionally.
But it seems like things are starting to look up, right? We're starting to see cases decline, more people getting vaccinated. What do you think this next year is going to look like going forward?
Well, we certainly see a light at the end of the tunnel, and my recent trip to Costa Rica certainly gave me perspective on that. You know, the country still doesn't have many tourists traveling there, but people are managing to get out and travel responsibly and safely. And travel is definitely a personal risk assessment at the moment. I'm young and healthy, and it's my job to travel. So I went out there, and I do feel that we are headed back in that direction. People are starting to plan travel now.
And how do people prepare for potential traveling? I know that they're starting to book those trips. What do people need to know before they leave?
Yeah, there's about 70 countries that are accepting U.S. travelers. 5 of them don't require a quarantine or a negative COVID test to enter. So that's the direction I've been going into. And I've really thought about destinations kind of like Costa Rica, where I can social distance, do outdoor activities. The hotels are taking proper care of their guests and doing everything right. So I'm still doing all of the things I'm doing at home, but just on the road.
And as far as, I mean, the impact that this could have long term, do you think that there are changes that have been made now that will possibly affect future travel forever?
Oh, I think so. I think the use of technology has ramped up now. For example, I had to present a QR code in order to board my plane to Costa Rica. I see the way the hotels are social distancing. I had to make a reservation every morning for breakfast and for dinner, and also new things like having your hotel provide a COVID test. You know, COVID-related amenities are now the new amenity in hospitality.
And as far as people who maybe want to stay a little closer to home, staying in the U.S., what are the best places to go? You know, maybe staying lighter in terms of, like you said, having places where you can social distance and be away from others. What are the domestic locations that people are hitting?
Well, we're lucky that in this country we have amazing national parks and state parks too. The crown jewel is right here in our state in Yosemite, but I think the big spring break trend for domestic travel is just getting in the car, renting your own house or Airbnb, and having your own private COVID bubble, so that way you're safe.
So still a lot of ways that people can get traveling. Do you think people should feel safe starting to travel again? Did you feel safe on your trip?
I certainly did feel safe because I was following all of the local protocols, and all of the negative COVID tests that I've taken kind of prove that wearing a mask, social distancing, washing hands definitely does matter. But in the properties that I stayed at, I knew I was in very good hands with the care that they took in their cleaning procedures, mask wearing, and, you know, arranging that COVID test was absolutely clutch this last time.
All right. Well, a lot of good information for people who are planning travel over the next couple weeks or months. Angel Castellanos, thank you for being with us. Where can people go for more information?
They can go to angelstravellounge.com, or on Instagram, I'm angels_travels.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you for joining us this morning, Angel.
Thanks so much.
All right.